Pixar's newest film, Lightyear, has come out in theaters this past weekend. I had a chance to go and see it. Of course, based off of the Toy Story property, Buzz Lightyear. Except this is not about the toy. This is the movie that Andy saw that inspired the toy that he would then buy. So going into Lightyear, I wasn't I didn't really have much feelings on it. I like Toy Story, like everyone likes Toy Story. The Lightyear trailers I thought looked cool. I thought the animation looked great, but it didn't really give too much of what exactly this was going to be about. So starting off with what I liked the most about Lightyear, the Buzz Lightyear in this movie is definitely not the toy version of Buzz Lightyear. And that was kind of refreshing. He definitely has familiarities to the toy that Andy has, but they have separate personalities but similar traits. And I liked Chris Evans as the voice of Buzz in this movie. I thought it worked really well. He has the same kind of bass and gravelly tone that Tim Allen had as Buzz, and it just really worked for this character having Chris Evans do the voice. You can definitely see how this would inspire the tour that Tim Allen would then voice. I also liked the nostalgia lines that they gave to Buzz. There are some classic lines that come straight from the original Toy Story as soon as he comes on screen, which I thought were a delight. This movie definitely relies on your nostalgia quite a bit for the Toy Story films, but I thought it worked pretty well. The supporting characters in this movie that Buzz teams up with, I thought they were fine. I thought they were fun. They definitely added some humorous elements to the movie that I thought worked really well. It's influenced by a lot of sci-fi movies, a lot of sci-fi elements to create its own kind of movie. And I liked that they did that. I like that this is a solid through and through sci-fi film. Where I had some issues with Lightyear really mostly all comes down to the story. The story in Buzz Lightyear, Buzz is on a mission. He has accidentally, over his own arrogance, has marooned a bunch of people on this planet. His mission is he's trying to get them off the planet, but he keeps failing each time he tries to complete this mission. I'm not going to get too much into how he completes the mission. It's a little bit of a spoiler. But the problem with the story is it's a little weak, especially when you compare it to other Pixar films. And the way that the story plays out, Buzz is really the only person who cares about this mission. Everyone else is kind of cool with just where they are on this planet. So there's no real urgency that you feel to Buzz's mission. There's no real urgency to him gaining this success. It feels like no one really cares if Buzz succeeds. And for that reason, I don't really care if Buzz succeeds. And that was a little bit of an issue for me. I also had a problem with the villain, which in this movie is Zurg, of course, introduced in Toy Story 2. You don't really feel the threat of Zurg throughout this movie. The course of this movie, he's in the background, but you never really feel his presence. And the conflict that he has with Buzz, I didn't feel like they did it to the extent that they could have done it at for this movie. And yeah, I mean, everyone talks about Socks. Everyone loves Socks in this movie. Socks is adorable. Socks is fun. The little robot cat that Buzz has. He's definitely a highlight of the film. But for me, guys, this is just a fine Pixar movie. Of course, the animation looks gorgeous. It's a great family film for sure. It's definitely something that kids and adults can laugh and have a good time with. I, for myself, though, I don't really feel the need to watch this movie again. I kind of feel like it's a one and done for me, especially for a Pixar film, which is unfortunate. But for that reason, Lightyear is still a solid movie, and I would give it a solid recommend. I mean, I don't think it's raging good. I don't think it's great, but it's good. And I would recommend someone watch it. I, for one, am not going to feel the need to watch it again anytime soon, but I had a good time while I watched it. Those are my thoughts on Lightyear, guys. What did you guys think of Lightyear? Comment down below. Let me know. I want to know all your thoughts and opinions on this movie. And with that said, guys, let's take a look at what you are saying.